What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It's Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz N Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back, everybody. Philly and Tazzz, and we're back tonight for video number 2 of the group that we were introduced to a couple nights ago. It is The Warning. And this is a cover of a Metallica song. And anybody that's watched the channel, I mentioned I am a Metallica fan, so that's pretty cool here. The song they're doing is Enter Sandman. Just a small tidbit. I never in a million years would have expected this, honestly. But when he pulled that up, when he pulled that video clip up, I said, holy shit, I have seen this before. Somebody showed me this because I'm a Metallica fan, and they said, check out this cover. Now, this is obviously older. It's from 2014, so I did not know that they transitioned into The Warning. I have to be completely honest. I don't know if they were The Warning back then and that was just earlier in their career, but I saw this before, so I'm being completely honest. Now, I will not tell you that I truly remember what it was or how it sounded, so I feel like it'll be kind of new in that way, but I, at the same time, have seen this. Tazzz, I know it's a shout-out subscriber request, so you can go ahead and obviously do that, get into your thoughts, and then we will get into the song here.
Just let them know, or just agree that you saw this years ago. You didn't just see this like recently.
No, it was it was a little while ago for sure. I couldn't give an exact time frame, but it wasn't like it was 2 weeks ago. It was a few years back.
Yeah, so since he can't remember, probably it might kind of be like seeing it for the first time. But we keep it real and authentic, so he's letting you know. But it's been years. I've never seen him before ever. So the first song, it was amazing. We already reacted to that and loved it. We did Animosity if you're watching this for the first time. But this is now the second. And this is going back to, I believe this is how they were founded. So if you're found by doing a cover to a super mega popular band and that makes you now famous, they must be good. Because if you're going to bring it like Metallica, you must have to bring it to come famous out of that. So, I mean, and the fact that they're little, they're so tiny looking. 2014, oh my God. But and anyway, this shout out goes to somebody who had recommended that we start from the beginning. So it makes sense to Philly and I. Shout out to Bobby Abernathy. So Bobby Abernathy, yes, thank you. So this song is for you.
Awesome.
All right. Anything else you want to say, Philly, or shall we get started?
Let's go, baby. Let's get into it.
Oh, let me say, I'm sorry. This is our first video that we're saying when we have now reached 2,000 subscribers.
Yes. Thank you. You clapping for us? Clapping for both of us?
I'm clapping for us. There's no Tazzz N Philly without Philly.
That's
best
true.
Friend.
That's really, this is to you guys. We appreciate you guys. I mean, without you guys subscribing and wanting to come down these journeys, the station doesn't exist. Because him and I talking to each other just wouldn't be that fun. So I do enough of that, and I want to get away from it usually as much as possible. So you keep us engaged, and you keep us wanting to come back and deal with each other. And frankly, you know, as soon as these cameras go off, I won't want anything to do with him until tomorrow. So that being said, thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. We really do appreciate that, and we're just trying to stay true to our word. You kind of tell us where you want us to go with this channel, and that's what we're doing. We're reacting to the songs you want us to react to. So here we are from the beginning of The Warning. It is Enter Sandman, Metallica cover live. Let's go.
Let's do this.
One question before we get into this. Have you never heard that song before? I don't mean them. I mean, they've never heard that song at all before in your life?
It sounded familiar as it started to get into it. I mean,
Uh,
it was definitely years ago. Like I didn't follow them like that. I may have heard a song here, a song there,
yeah, I follow
and
you.
that wasn't because of me following him. It was like, back in the days, I would go partying every weekend, so people would play music like Metallica if I'm like the passenger in the car, and all you gotta do is play what they listen. I listen what they play. So like I was like, okay, this is jamming, because I still liked all types of music even back then. But yeah, not enough to remember off the top of my head. So
Surprising to me a little bit, but anyway, that's okay. As far as the song is concerned, I mean, I've heard it. Obviously, you can give them thoughts first, and then I'll tell you kind of what I thought about it as well.
well, the fact that at that time they were so young
Yeah,
to be able to play like a band should. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I didn't hear musically like any mess ups, any, like oopsies. Like little kids, they may not know if they make a mistake, they might just freeze up or whatever. But you know how they always say the show must go on. So like they were acting like professionals.
sure.
Like if there was a mistake, or let's say one guitar part was off, I wouldn't have known, and that's supposed to be the idea. But they're so talented. Like the taller girl, I don't know their names yet, but when she did that guitar solo, like she was tearing up that guitar like a seasoned pro. So like I don't know how long she's been playing the guitar. Like obviously she didn't just get out of training, but uh, they were all doing their thing. So I mean, it sounded like a cohesive band. But the fact that it was Metallica, and I know how popular they are, and I know that this is like the song that was the catalyst to get the Warning started. That says a lot of shit. I mean, wow. So they sounded amazing musically, lyrically. So I was very, very impressed. Be very impressed. And if I was a kid, I'd be like, damn, I need to learn some musical instruments or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, I really was impressed with what I saw and heard. What about you, Philly? Talk to what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, yeah. I thought they did the song justice for sure. Now, I don't recall ever hearing another female band do that song. So it's interesting to hear it in a female's vocals, because obviously the lead singer of Metallica sounds way different than that. But with that being said, I thought they did it a lot of justice. The guitar riff towards like the end, that girl ripped the guitar. And like you said, I have to learn their names a little bit better as well. But man, what a hell of a guitar player at such a young age. I mean, they're all really, really, really good musicians. And I can understand where the attention came from, because that's
Right.
not an easy song to play. I mean, got a cool riff. I thought they did it really good justice. And thinking about, now, obviously we heard other song the other day when they are more grown and probably more what they are now. So to see what they were, to see this, you can see that they were still raw then, as far as maybe how the band would sort of progress. But like the way they played the instruments, they were excellent. And you know what, it was funny too, came to my thought. I mean, believe me when I say this doesn't remind me, they don't remind me of the band I'm about to mention at all. Just the dynamic of their ages and how young they were when they were playing this, but they reminded me of like a female like Hanson. Remember how they were the young brothers? Or you have no idea?
The Bop.
Yeah, now the song's obviously nothing alike. They're not the same kind of a band, but young people, you know, drummer was young as shit, the guitarist was young as shit. You know, they were just that age group where they were able to rip and become kind of popular at such a young age is quite amazing. So I don't want to compare them to Hanson. I don't mean they are anything like them as a band. Just the ages I thought were similar and interesting. But they did a really good justice for that song. I liked it quite a bit. Thought musically were great.
Yeah, and I just really love rocker chick bands because I don't know, it feels like there's less of them. I don't know if it was more of them back in the day and maybe there's less now. Like I don't really follow it like that. I mean, back in the 80s, you know, I was all into Joan Jett and stuff. You know, she was just a rocker chick and I just loved her. And like
more solo artists.
Oh, she was? Okay, I didn't know she was in a band or not.
No, I'm not saying her specifically. I'm just saying a lot of the rocker girls that you would hear, a lot of them were, I think they did more solo stuff. They weren't in like a band like this. It wasn't like the Beatles, the girl version or anything like that. It was, you know, it was Janis Joplin. And I know they had bands behind them. And I could be wrong because Janis Joplin was a little before my time. I think she was like a front woman that had like people that played behind her essentially. Like, but she was like the main focal point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, I don't think it was an all-girl band, but like Heart, the two lead singers were female, and like they were amazing back then, and still are now. So they were killing it back then.
Maybe you can talk about them on another video again. You love to name this group Heart, and every other video is Heart. So it's only group you know.
I have to see when their anniversary is or whatever, or maybe like the anniversary of rock and roll and do a tribute to them. Heck, we still might do a tribute to them. We should maybe have like tribute day or something.
Tribute day?
Do like all 80s and 90s bands like for a day or two. I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments if you would like us to have like a tribute day. We pick some 80s bands that were killing it. And we'll do it a day or two. We'll figure how to work that out. You know, you're cool with that, aren't you, Philly?
Yeah, just as long as Heart's not in there. We can do anything
Watch
else.
your mouth. You can have Metallica because you were just jamming, thinking you could sing. I heard you doing this damn thing. So I'm getting Heart, and then I'm going to sing.
All right, well, whatever. Let us know in the comments. Just make sure between you and I that you don't mention Heart. Don't let us do Heart. That's just a secret between the subscribers and myself. Tazzz didn't hear that. I have him on mute right now.
Are you ready to vote? I mean, I think you said, wow. Yeah. Let's do the vote.
Yeah, I'm losing my voice, so I guess we're gonna have to wrap this up pretty damn soon. So anyway, I just lost my voice like midway through the show. But that being said, hey, you know who will like this? Eric B will like that. I can't speak because I won't be able to use my microphone, so he'll be the happiest goddamn guy in the whole time. He'll be the happiest subscriber out of everybody. But here we get into Ass or Pass. It's a 2 rating system where Tazzz and I will rate the song. It's thumbs up, thumbs down. If it sucks, it's ass. Thumbs down. If it's great and we pass it, thumbs up. And Tazzz is going to drum roll. Oh, I'm going to drum roll. He's actually going to count. I got it backwards. Whatever. It's time. Anyway, are you ready?
Been ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Bang. Bang.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Appreciate the the request on this. I'm a Metallica fan, so it was cool to hear it. If I wanted to be honest, I have seen it before. I just had no idea that was the warning that we watched a couple nights ago. It just goes to show you how wild that is. So
it felt a little weird at first. I guess we should have done this first, but so like seeing them for the first time, all grown, doing their thing, and then going back to like Nickelodeon age or whatever. Like I was like, huh? But luckily I adapted pretty well. But that was just funny though. I'm like, talk about wow.
Yeah, that was that had some wow factor. Especially when I saw that pop up, and I'm like, oh shit, I know them. I know who they are. I knew who they were. I know who they were young. I have no idea who they are now. I mean, this new music is going to be completely new to me. I haven't heard any of their new shit.
But the good thing is that they were amazing. So it would have been hard for me to swallow if they were like bad. And it's like, oh, they're so adorable, but they suck.
Yeah.
But luckily I didn't have to worry about that. Like they were playing it like grown ass pros.
Yep.
So it's nice to see where they started, and now it's going to be fun to see the progression and things of that nature. So all right, close us out of here, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you for being with us tonight as we reacted to this warning song, a cover of Enter Sandman. And we appreciate you for being here, all the new subscribers and all the old subscribers alike. You could be anywhere in the world that you would want to be, but you've been spending the last 18 minutes with us now, and we really appreciate it. So from myself, Philly, that is Taz. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.